Hello guys, this is Tom from Virtual Tours Creator, and this is part 2 of the most common mistakes in virtual tours. This time I'm gonna talk about 14 virtual tours that have been created between December and February. I haven't found any major mistakes in them, but there is definitely a few things that can be improved that we also talk about them in the previous video. But make yourself comfortable, relax, listen to what I have to say, and I hope those tours are gonna be coming close to perfection. I also found a good one. So here we go. Let's start with this tour. The mistake I found here is the stitch line. I can see it's going right through the middle of the kitchen bench top. So all you have to do is just twist the camera by 90 degrees to avoid that stitch line, or maybe point it at the edge, any corner of the room. That's it. The second tour, as you can see, there's some stains. I believe it's just a simple exercise of having a lens cloth and giving it a wipe before you start taking any photos. The third tour starts from the bathroom, and I believe it's unintentional. That tour probably, maybe you would like it to start in the living room or in the bedroom or outside of the house. So please remember, you can choose where the tour starts, and I'll show you that on the example of this other tour. So all you have to do is be in the room that you want the tour to start, and then you just right click, open up the menu, and you choose the option Set as Start Panorama. If you choose that, this virtual tour is going to start from the room that you want it to start. So all you have to do in here is go to bedroom and then choose the bedroom as the Start Panorama. This is a classic hallway mistake. We've been through that. We talked about it before. Too many hotspots in one location. They all sit on top of each other. It's not really readable, but I can see that somebody did a shot of the hallway. So the problem is with the person that created the virtual tour. You just have to remove this garage, toilet, family room, lounge room, and just leave one hotspot called hallway. Leave this hotspot called hallway. So this is going to be clean, and then when you're going to move from entry to hallway, you will be able to look back and see the entrance. That's where you came from. Plus, you didn't have a hotspot to go back, so we don't quite know how to get there. Okay, where's that? Entry. There we go. So we are here. So remove all this and just leave one hotspot, and then it's going to be nice and clean to travel through the tour. Number 6, I believe. In number 6, we are standing in the dining room, and I think that the photo should have been taken maybe from here, right in the middle between the doors and the kitchen. And that would be the photo where the dining room is. At the moment, we're standing at the edge of the kitchen, and then we have a photo of a kitchen, which I also want to tell you that when we go there, we are standing now in the dining room. I would think it's a dining room, it wouldn't be a kitchen. So there is one photo of the kitchen missing, that maybe you could take it from behind the bench top, and then it would be perfect. Similar thing in here. The dining area is quite far away from the middle of the room. It could have been closer to the middle of the room. And similar situation like last time. It is called the kitchen, although it's more of a hallway. So it would be better for the viewers if you put the camera somewhere in front of the dishwashing machine and shoot one right from the middle of the room. Now, tour number 7 is just an example of a tour that's close to perfection. Then you jump to bedroom 2. You have a nice shot from the bedroom 2 in the middle of the room. We're going back to the hallway, although you could have moved the camera 1 meter forward so you would see what's inside of bedroom 2, because you can still, whether you're standing where you're standing or you would be standing in a new spot, you would see the entry anyway. So next time maybe just take one photo 1 step further. Then we go to the next hallway. From this hallway you can go to the garage, and then we can go to the hallway to the kitchen, and when we jump to the kitchen we are actually inside of the kitchen. So, and then living and dining, perfect. So it's a very good example of a tour. And number 8 is also a great connection. I see somebody took the lessons from the last video, because it's a perfect example where you took that little extra step of this tiny hallway, where before you thought you maybe don't need it, but now you can clearly see where you're gonna go, where the bedroom is, where the bathroom is, and if you wanna turn around, you're gonna go back to lounge room. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Number 9, another hallway mistake, but this time you need to take one more photo somewhere at the crossroads between the toilet and bedroom 2, because now from here you can only go back. You can only go straight to the kitchen. If you want to go back to see the toilet, you can't unless you're going to go all the way to the entry hallway. So next time, please take one photo right in the middle of this hallway here. Tour number 10. There's just a little problem between transitioning ourselves. We are in the lounge room over here, and we want to go to the kitchen. And when I click on the kitchen, I'm actually not going to the kitchen, I'm going to the dining room area. And if I want to go back to the lounge room, there's no more hotspots to go back. And then if your customers don't know they can open this menu, which opens pretty often, they might get stuck and they won't know where to go. And a little funny thing from the outside. Hello, we can see you. Whoever that is, a great tour, but watch out. That's why you use the preview on the phone to see if people can't see you somewhere in the photos. Luckily, this one is pretty normal, but sometimes you hiding behind the doors, you think you can't see yourself, but people will see the shadow and it's going to look like a creepy man is looking through the window. So watch out for that. Number 12. This is a perfect example of a kitchen shot. So just quickly, I'll click on the kitchen and I am in the kitchen. Yeah, perfectly sharp, no stitch line problems. The stitch line goes here to the right, and stitch line goes to the left to the areas that are not important. Awesome. Tour number 12. As you look at the ceilings and windows, you're gonna see those rays of lights. Once you see that, that means your photo is overexposed. So preferably turn down the exposure in the camera settings, maybe to -1 or -half. Your camera may be set up to +1 and you just didn't know about it. So I remind you guys, always check the camera exposure setting if you get the camera after somebody else, because they may forget to bring it down to 0. And even though you're going to turn off the camera, it will not reset itself to 0. Number 13. What do we have here? Not quite too sure. Oh, dining room. I can't go to the dining room, and that's not a problem. But if you go around this house through this hallways, you get to the kitchen, and then from the kitchen you show us that there's the dining room, and I would love to go there, but I can't. So maybe next time take a photo of the dining room, unless it got lost or somebody forgot to do it. It would be just easier to jump in there. And this one, just to finish off, not a big mistake going from hallway 1 to lounge area. Sorry, I'll go back. So we've got all the beautiful hotspots, and in here we have the hotspot to the dining area. But when I'm gonna go to lounge area, There's no hotspot to dining, so I can't go there. Would be good to add it. And that's it. I think it was a good run of tours, considering the number that you created. It's truly incredible, creating almost, on average, 130 virtual tours per month is mind-blowing. I haven't seen a more organized and more efficient team in this country, or probably anywhere in the world. So congratulations, guys. It's a pleasure working with you. I hope you loving this software, and we just gonna improve it for you even more. So watch out for the new improvements for your property reporting. I hope you're gonna love it, but give us 2 more months and we're gonna introduce it to you. If you have any questions, remember you can always give me a call or hit our chat, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.